Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I'm going to be trying out the new Ilia. This is their Skin Rewind Complexion Stick. So it's a foundation and concealer in one. It says it's going to be weightless, firming, smoothing. It also contains ceramide peptide complex, butterfly lavender. That's interesting. And kelp extract. In this foundation stick, you are getting 10 grams of product. It retails for $48. On the Sephora website, there are 42 different shades to choose from. The shade that I went with is shade 4N Holly, and shade 4N Holly is described as a light with neutral undertone, and I think it is the perfect skin match for me. Now, this foundation stick is going to provide medium coverage with a natural finish. It also says that it's going to be long wearing and it's cruelty free and fragrance free. So I'm loving everything that I'm hearing already. I'm excited to try this brand because I cannot remember trying anything from this brand in the past, so it's a new to me brand as well as a new to me product. You guys know I am a certified foundation junkie. I always love trying foundations and I always do 2-day wear tests. On day 1, you will see me wear this without any helping products, no primer, no powder, no setting spray. I do my daily check-ins, and then on day 2, which is today, I'm wearing it the way I would any other foundation with primer, powder, setting spray, you name it. I have it going on. If it is your first time here on my channel, just let me give you a quick background on my skin type. I am now 42 years old. I say that because I just turned 42 about 2 weeks ago, but I'm 42 years old and I have normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone. I prefer a more medium to full coverage, but I am not opposed to trying anything and everything in between. I want to try it all, so you guys don't have to. I am excited for this. Again, if it is your first time on my channel, my name is Steff. Welcome. I'm glad to have all of you here. I do lots of new makeup reviews. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, get ready with me style of videos, you name it. If that sounds like something you want to see on pretty much a regular basis, let me invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you are curious about this new foundation, or maybe this is one of your favorite brands at Sephora, please give this video a big thumbs up before you go. And as usual, everything that I'm wearing will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those things might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Let's dive on into this 2-day 10-hour wear test. Day 1 is the application portion. You'll see me apply this both with the brush and with the sponge. And then on day 2, I just let you know what products I went in with, and of course those daily check-ins. If I can find something similar in my stash to compare this to, I most definitely will, and that will be towards the end of the video in the review section. If you guys want to see this new Ilia stick foundation and concealer in action, keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's try out this new Ilia foundation stick. I don't know if you guys can see, but it does say Ilia right there in the center. At first I was like, wait a minute, did somebody dig into this? But no. And again, the shade that I bought is shade 4N Holly. So this says it's going to be a foundation and concealer in one. And of course, on my day 1 wear test, I don't wear this with any helping products, so no primer, no powder, no setting spray, and I'm probably not going to put any other makeup on. I'm just doing chores today, so I'm going to blend out one side with my BK Beauty 101, and I'll add a little bit more under the eye area if I feel I need to. I think this is turning out to be a really nice shade though for me. Now, I've never tried their skin tint or their foundation. Have I tried the brand before? I'm trying to think. This could be a brand first impression. You know what? I might have had samples of stuff in the past, but bought anything? I don't think so. Nothing comes to mind immediately. And again, we are going to get a natural finish out of this one. Supposed to be long wearing. Like I mentioned in the intro, today I'm probably only going to have it on for 8 hours just because my delivery came in a little bit late, but tomorrow definitely will be a longer wear test. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I think it did cover. I think it's more on the lighter side of medium coverage. Let's see what it looks like with the damp sponge over here on this side. I feel like the brush is going to be the best way to go with this one, but you do whatever works best for you. Yeah, I definitely think that the brush is like soaking up more of the product, and it's a sheer finish over here versus the side that I use the brush on. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more right here and under the eye, just where I see a little bit of redness. This is always the area where I like to build up coverage anyway. And I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty concealer brush to blend this out. I'm not going to wear any setting powder today, none of that. So we'll see how it does as a concealer. If it creases. If you're hearing noise, it's sister. She's chasing anything and everything she can find. I took off her collar. She just, I don't know. It's just, I had her collar on because that makes me aware of where she is. Like if she's behind me, I don't want to trip on her. And just at night, same thing. Like it's dark and if I have to get up. But I mean, I guess if she keeps taking it off, that means she doesn't want to wear it. So all right, so the foundation is pretty much on. Just making sure. I'm gonna just press everything in one last time. I think the shade is perfect for me. Perfect. I'm going to apply self tanner later in the week, so it probably won't be perfect then, but for right now, it feels super lightweight. Obviously, it still feels tacky because I just applied. Do I think it's like the best coverage for the under eye area? As of right now, like for me, I don't have a lot of darkness, so if you do have more darkness, then do a color corrector and then do this on top. But it's not creasing yet. Hopefully it doesn't. It feels good. I think it looks good. I think it looks like a true medium coverage now that I built it up. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. We'll see how this face of makeup is wearing. And then at the end of the day, we will wrap up this day one wear test, trying out the new Ilia Skin Rewind Complexion Stick. Hey guys, 4-hour check-in here with this new Ilia stick or complexion stick foundation. This is what it is looking like. Again, no helping products. It has already settled into some of my fine lines right here, and it's definitely not a natural finish on me because I am a normal to oily skin type. So I am the type, have the skin type that definitely benefits from powder, and I need that because I see it kind of moving around right in this area. Like I feel like a little bit has rubbed off. It's a very like natural coverage. It's natural looking, but yeah, I need a little more, and I can kind of see like I've lost coverage under the eye area. I wouldn't use this as a concealer. Like I wouldn't use it as my one and done as of right now. Maybe some setting powder would help the coverage. Might help it last longer, but yeah, I'm anxious to see what it's gonna look like in another 4 hours. This is only gonna be an 8-hour wear test on this day one, but I'm thinking tomorrow is gonna be the better day. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, 8-hour check-in here. This is what the foundation is looking like. No major changes other than, I mean, it's rubbing off now up here. I'm more oily than I was 4 hours ago. And it's settling, like I told you guys, it was already settling into the little fine lines I have under my eyes. I have one right here where foundation likes to settle sometimes. It's doing it with this one. And I feel like it's just like sinking into my pores, and that's pretty visible. It has come off a little bit already on my nose just because my oil is coming out. So I have higher expectations for this tomorrow. I think it's going to do a much better job. It needs those helping products, especially for somebody like me with normal to oily skin. I need that powder in my T-zone. But I will check in with you guys in the morning. I'll let you know what helping products that I went in with, and we'll see how it does tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So I just applied my makeup, and this is how it's looking for the day 2 wear test. Let me tell you quickly some of the products that I went in with. I used my new LA Girl Pro Perfect Matte Setting Spray, a little Coty Airspun. I am using this Ilia Stick Foundation as a concealer yet again, but I paired it with the Caliray Corrector under the eye area, and I think I'm getting better coverage. I'm liking how it looks. For primer, I went in with the new Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firm Glow Filter Priming Serum, and I'm loving the complexion. I also picked up one of the new blushes from Haus. This one is in the shade French Rosette. That's beautiful. My lipstick is from Merit, and it's in the shade Antibes. Antibes. No, I'm not pronouncing that right. It's like the name of a city in Greece or something like that. But anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. And for bronzer, I'm using one of the NYX Buttermelt bronzers. This one is in the shade Butta Biscuit. I'm loving the way the complexion looks. I feel like it's going to do a much better job today. Fingers crossed. I'll check in with you guys during my lunch break. We'll see how this face of makeup is wearing. And at the end of the day, we will wrap up this 2-day wear test trying out the new Ilia, what is the official name of it? Skin Rewind Complexion Stick. Hey guys, 6-hour check-in here. I think this is looking much better today than it did yesterday at this point. I am a little bit shiny on my nose and in my T-zone, but I think so far so good, no settling. All right, guys, we've come to the 11-hour check-in mark, the end of this 2-day wear test, trying out this new Ilia foundation and concealer stick. It's a 2-in-1. I think my skin looks pretty good for no touch-ups. I really like the way it looks today as a concealer with the corrector and setting powder. So that's going to be the key for me going forward. The little trick, I have to wear both in order to get the coverage that I want and the longevity that I want out of it. I would say my complexion definitely looks like it has a nice glow to it, a natural finish. I think it's true to that. I'm going to have to wear this with my helping products. Like I normally do all my foundations, primer, setting spray, a touch-up throughout the day is going to be a must with this one going forward. But I think Ilia made a very nice, lightweight stick foundation, a multi-purpose foundation stick that you could probably even get like a shade darker, not a shade, but a few shades darker and make it a bronzer as well. I think it's pretty. I think it looks pretty good. It stayed on today. I don't notice like any patchiness or that it rubbed off, and it feels, obviously it's set, so it's not tacky. It just feels really good. And I didn't notice the settling today as I did yesterday without the helping products. Now, if you don't have, or I'm going to share, let me just say, I'm going to share some of my other favorite stick foundations. So if you're on a big time budget, and I mean big time budget, if you're looking to spend less than $2 or less than $3, this one from Shop Miss A right here, the AOA stick foundation, is amazing. I have the shade Light Ivory. I do have a review over this, and I'm going to link my foundation playlist in a pinned comment so you guys can go check out some more foundation reviews that I've done over the years. Foundation reviews are obviously my favorite thing to do. High end, or like middle of the road high end, Merit, the minimalist foundation stick. I have the shade Linen in this one. It's a beautiful shade on me, and this is just a really nice product. If you're looking for that no makeup but still makeup kind of look, like it's just gonna look like your face has the coverage it needs but not full coverage, This one is fantastic and it lasts all day too. Oh my goodness, sister is trying to get my light and my little tripod that I'm using right now. My favorite foundation stick by far, one of just my favorite foundations in general, is this one from Lancome, and it is their Tint Idole. I think it's the Ultra Wear foundation stick. I have the shade 140 Ivory in it, and it is perfect. I travel with this all the time. It's just a ride or die foundation stick for me, and for me it's worth every penny. So I gave you a high end, kind of like a middle of the road, and definitely a budget friendly some alternatives there in case you're not going to be able to pick this one up. This one does retail for, what did I say, $48. So it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey, but I think it's nice. And if you are a fan of this brand, I think if you have normal skin, even if you're like a normal to oily skin type like me, or normal to dry, I think you're gonna really love this. I don't know about those of you with full-on dry skin. I feel like this might cling to some of your dry patches, not entirely sure. And if you're full-on oily, you might enjoy this, but you're definitely gonna have to do some touch-ups throughout the day and wear your favorite mattifying primer and mattifying setting spray and powder and all that stuff. But overall, it did a much better job today. And I'm liking the new Haus Labs blush, by the way. I think that is really pretty. Two thumbs up. Two thumbs up for this new one from Ilia. This was a nice way for me to get introduced to the brand because I'm pretty sure I haven't tried anything but this. So we'll see where my journey takes me with this brand. But overall, I think if you're curious about this one, I think it is definitely worth trying out. Let me know your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.